This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
The big news at the Australian Open last night was that the great man Rafael Nadal, 22-time Grand Slam winner and swimmer, he is out of the tournament. The tournament's lost some big names so far.
I know. They must be spewing.
Yes.
Yeah, no, because that's big to ratings for TV and also the people coming through the gates.
It's like when, what's that bloody, now I've blanked on the show's name, where they go out and the military train them.
SAS.
SAS Australia, when it's like all the good people quit at the start.
Yes. Like, okay. We don't even know this person. Drives a rally car or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. A professional chess player. I don't want to see them get shot in the face with napalm.
Absolutely. But, you know, Rafa, true champion, he was hurt. He was so hurt, but he kept playing yesterday against his American opponent, and he just didn't want to stop. And he said it after the match, it wasn't a great finish for him.
Can't say that I am not destroyed mentally at this time because I will be lying. So it's hard for me.
Oh, Rafa.
So who was his opponent?
It was American Mackenzie McDonald.
And this is Mackenzie McDonald's best result. And it's all due to someone being injured.
Yeah,
that's
100%.
really great when someone's misfortune works out in your favour.
He's not just injured, Nathan.
I agree with you.
Old and injured.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?
So Mackenzie McDonald is now into the third round, and so let's say that he just loses the third round, which he's going to. Yeah. $227,000 Australian dollars.
It's like when a couple wants to get married to somewhere and they find out the venue's booked, and then the venue calls them and says, you know, the bride and groom that were going to get married here have broken up, and you go, yes. That's the misfortune.
Like
That's the misfortune.
Other people's
that we're all looking for.
Other people's misfortune.
There was a truckload of Aussies that got knocked out too, six in fact in total. So
John Millman went down.
Alexander Vukic, your mate Rinky.
Yeah,
but he was always going to lose.
We knew that was going to happen. But so those guys all got knocked out. So they all walk away with $158,850, Nate.
For Rinky, that is a big deal.
It's really good, though, because these people are probably funding most of their stuff there.
Well, people like Rinky would be.
Yeah.
You know.
What are the big names left now? It's
Tsitsipas is still there.
Tsitsipas was one that beat us last night.
You would think it will come from...
Yeah, I think one of those two will probably win it.
Probably feature Novak, obviously.
Oh, Novak is probably going to win it.
Yeah.
Novak's. Yeah, Novak's is going to win it for sure, and will make his 10th. And he'll then join Rafa on 22.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And then we've got to say, I know we've brought this up before, but if he ends up being 23, 24...
is he the GOAT?
Is he the GOAT?
No, Roger's the GOAT.
I think he is.
It's just the class. The class is part of it, and unfortunately, it's not just results on paper; it's also the class.
Can I throw the same thing in because everyone's talking about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan?
Everyone, yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Nathan's.
Sorry, I literally was talking about it last night.
Okay,
yeah.
So where do you stand on that? Who is the GOAT? Michael Jordan, 6 rings, and everyone comes back to the 6 rings, okay? And LeBron's won 3, and he's been in more grand final series than
I think
Jordan.
It's generational. I think if you grew up in the generation of Michael Jordan, you'll always see him as the first and the guy, because he's the one that first got all the merchandise happening and all that sort of stuff. So not only do you put it down to performance, but you put it down to what they did in culture.
Yeah.
And then LeBron James now, of course, is probably the GOAT.
You know, he's this generation's GOAT.
Yeah, but I think I think GOAT's a generation. I think GOAT's a generation.
But unfortunately, the OAT stands of all time.
Because Shaun, to you, the best wrestler in the world's Hulk Hogan.
Yes. I love him. I was a Hulkamaniac from way back.
I know you were.
Hulkamaniac.
Thanks, Nate. That shed some light on it for me. Going to kick things off with some tickets to go and see the Perth Scorchers. In fact, you can grab your tickets from Ticketmaster, or you can give us a call on 13 24 10 to score tickets for you and 3 mates right now for the weekend's game. Get a load of this. It's Sunday, January 22nd. Sunday.
So this Sunday,
4:15 at Optus Stadium. You can check them out. We're in good form at the moment. 13 24 10 is our number. Caller number 12 will get these tickets, and I'm sure you will want to go along after seeing the Scorchers take care of the Hurricanes last night at Optus. Funny thing is, when Perth have won and they've been so successful this year, they've batted second just about all the time.
They love a chase.
Yeah. And so the Hurricanes won the toss last night, Nath. And
that was Shaun stopping to wink at me
because he said toss.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think they got that.
That's the level that we're working on.
Yeah, we are. And they elected to bat. I was thinking that was probably a bad move.
Yeah.
Perth under pressure early, and then have a bat afterwards and chase down the total, as you've seen they've been successful doing all season.
The Scots have done so well, because I worried that with the injury, so Mitch Marsh, Cam Green, Jai Richardson, they're big names to not be in the side, and then the imports left, so Faf du Plessis, he was gone. But they've got unbelievable depth, especially in the batting ranks.
Yeah, they have.
Extraordinary.
And people are coming in, and I keep hearing it all day long. You hear it in sport all the time, just guys playing their role. So last night when Josh Inglis came in to support Aaron Hardy, who was bashing them all around the park, he just played his role by, chipping him around and forcing
getting Aaron Hardy on strike.
And they mixed up the strike. And then when he saw a bad ball, he smacked it over the fence. No worries. But everyone's just doing the right thing at the right time, and they're so formidable.
Hardy's on fire.
When you weren't here, we had Cam Green in the other day, and we're discussing the amount of money that he got for IPL, and
over $3 million.
3.15.
Said to him, "What are you going to buy with it?" And he goes, "I haven't really thought about it."
Come on.
Answer not enrage you.
When it happened, it was going straight into the test. And
it's been a while now.
And then he got five, and then he got injured. And he's like, I haven't really had time to think. It's like you literally have time to think about it.
And my thing about that is, he's a nice guy, but he doesn't deserve that money. If you cannot, within 2 seconds, spend over $3 million,
at the age
then
of 23.
you don't deserve it.
You've already spent it because
of course
you've
already
going
spent it.
You know what you're doing.
There's a car out there. I mean, it doesn't have to be a $500,000 car, but there's a car out there that all of us want that we go, okay, well, one day you get that car.
There's a house on Warden Hill in Yellingham, which I've got my eyes on. I know it.
Shaun, his minimum, he's like the floor that he said he won't go there for less than was $150,000.
I know. So this is all just so the $150,000 is the stuff that you invest or whatever. That's the stuff you have planned.
That's the .15. So the $3 million is the gravy. Isn't that amazing?
He spent it, Nathan. He has spent it. I remember when we spoke to Mitch Marsh when he first got signed on for the IPL, it was like $900.
Yeah, and
he was playing down at Tassie at the time, I think, for Australia, and he went to field a ball near the boundary line, and the auction was taking place, and a guy leaned over the fence and said, "You've just gone for $900 to $1 million."
And he ordered a boat there and then.
Like, mate, Boston Whaler, 24-foot, thanks.
Are you kidding me? Like, if I
want 2 donks on that thing.
If I won like $3 million, or whatever, I'd go to a house across the beach and knock on the door and just say, "You get out."
Yeah. You'd actually pre-order the truck, wouldn't you?
Just literally get out. Yeah, I don't care you got a baby. Get out.
Yeah, take your things. I don't want your furniture. Look at
here's some money. Here's a bag of money.
What a moment in time to be able to have that happen.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, there's plenty of other scorchers, guys, including obviously Aaron Hardy, who was batting at number 3, who's replaced Mitch Marsh's spot.
Yes.
Who will probably go in the IPL in the coming years, and probably even now, because they're allowed to get a couple of top-up players.
I mean, he's not going to go for $3 million, but yeah.
No, but the changes.
But no one thought Cam Green was going to go for $3 million, did they? So there's always a chance to go for
not for this season. Okay. Yeah, because the auction's already happened.
But with auctions, there's always a chance.
There's always a chance. He's a chance next time, because you need to be the hot guy at the right time as well. And they're bidding war on. Wow, Perth Scorchers.
All you need is 2 teams to want you.
Hey, tomorrow we're going to catch up with our good mate Mitch Norton, because the Wildcats are in action against the Sydney Kings, who are top of the table. They've won 6 in a row, the Sydney Kings. They'll be hard to beat.
The
Wildcats
at home, though.
We need to see Nort's back on the field more often, so we'll chat to him about that.
Mitch alternatively plays basketball for $3,200.
Shaun Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.